So the new 2018 Fire TV version is the Amazon Fire TV Cube. It does stream in 4K Ultra HD and has the hands-free Alexa, but is this extra $50+ cost worth that hands-free feature? I have another option for you. Let's take a look at last year's model that has the same internals, but Alexa through the remote. Let's check it out.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hey guys, welcome to Mobile Tech Matters. I'm Richie Rich, and today we're going to take a look at the Amazon Fire Stick with 4K and Alexa voice remote. This is the 2017 Amazon Fire TV Stick. It's been out for a little while, but I just actually got one in. It's basically going to replace my regular Fire Stick with remote that I got last year. So, form factor is a little bit different. We're going to take a look at it now. So, let's take it out of the plastic wrap. Same as the last box, pretty much, with the offerings on the top. Actually has a little bit less listed there. Software always gets updated, so it should be running the identical software from both. It's basically just a form factor, and the fact that this Fire TV here is in a small form factor, but also is capable of streaming in 4K. I myself actually do not have a 4K TV, but this is something that is future-proof for me. Basically, the next TV I get is going to be a 4K, and this will make sure that I can use it on that. So it says it's got 4K Ultra HD and HDR, Alexa, 4K Ultra HD, HDR High Dynamic Range, Dolby Audio, quad-core, 802.11 AC Wi-Fi. On the back of the box it says, instant voice search with Alexa voice remote. Use your voice remote to easily find, launch, and control content. Say find suspense thrillers or launch Netflix, and Alexa will respond. Plus, play music, find movie shows, times, order a pizza, and more. Just ask. True-to-life picture quality and sound with access to vivid 4K Ultra HD up to 60 frames per second, the brilliant color of HDR, and the audio clarity of Dolby Atmos. Your movies and shows have never been more immersive. 17,000 plus channels, apps, and Alexa skills. Get over 500,000 movies and TV episodes from Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, HBO, Showtime, Amazon Video, NBC, and more. Fire TV is always getting smarter with new Alexa skills. Simply fast and fluid, simply plug it into the HD TV and start streaming in minutes with an ultra-fast processor and 802.11 AC Wi-Fi. You can rely on smooth and responsive performance. Well, that was a mouthful, but there's definitely a lot you could do here. You guys, I'm sure, are familiar with this already. What's included in the box, it says, is the actual Amazon Fire TV. This is the 3rd generation. The Alexa voice remote. It's really convenient from the 1st generation where you could actually speak to it and use Alexa voice services. 2 AA batteries, the power adapter, and a USB cable. And what you need is high-speed internet with Wi-Fi, which most every house nowadays has. An HD TV with an available HDMI input, which again, most TVs have nowadays. We don't really have those box TVs anymore, thank God. And the Ultra HD TV to view 4K content, which I do not have, but I will be getting one. Okay. Well, let's unbox it. I don't need my pocket knife for this. It's got a nice little pull tab here. And it easily opens. Pull it out. So it's laid out really nice. Right here from the bottom, you can pull out the actual Fire Stick. Different form factor. It's got this little cable here, flex cable, so you could basically plug it into your TV and it can hang there like this. Personally, what I would do, and what I'm going to do, is I'm going to adhere some Velcro on the back. I'm going to mount it on the side of my TV somewhere so it doesn't dangle and hang. Let's just take off this protective wrap. Nice and shiny plastic. Notches are the rave this year, right, with smartphones. So here we have the Amazon Notch. It's micro USB, just like the last gen here. They're both micro USB. Look at this form factor. It is probably three times the width, a little bit thicker, about a 1/4 inch thicker. HDMI. Basically, the length of the cable is about the size of this thing right here. But this has 4K. I'm sure it's a faster processor and should work out great and be very portable. On the bottom, we have the FCC ID. Let's see what else is in the box. We've got the AAA batteries here for the remote. Put those aside. Has some pamphlets. Welcome to 4K TV with Alexa voice remote. Most of us are familiar with Alexa already, some of the commands and things you can say. Pair any Fire TV with Echo device and use your device to control your Fire TV with Alexa. So this obviously goes well with the whole Amazon Alexa service. We'll put that aside. Some more paperwork here. So as you can see here in the paperwork, we've got just a diagram about what's in the box, the USB cable, AAA batteries, the actual Amazon Fire Stick, the power adapter, the remote. Standard remote, just like the old one. It's got the microphone on top, voice control button for Alexa, navigation, select button, menu, back, home, rewind, play, pause, and fast forward. Connect one end of the USB cable into your Fire TV and the other end into the power adapter. Plug your Fire TV into the HDMI port on your TV. Then plug the power adapter into a nearby outlet, turn on your TV, then select the appropriate HDMI input. So if you plugged it into HDMI port, you want to select your TV, go through the inputs and select HDMI 1. Power up your Alexa, how to insert the battery, choose a language. So it talks you through how to set it up. It talks you through how to do that. And then some troubleshooting. All right, what else do we have in here? We have the actual cable. So we've got the micro USB right here, just like last year. Here's the actual remote. So it looks just like last year's, but we'll double check in a minute. Here's the new remote. Here they are. They look identical from last year's model, and the remotes really haven't changed at all, so that's fine by me. Here is the power brick. 9 watts, input of 100 at 240 volts, 0.3 amps, 50 to 60 hertz, outputs 5.2 volts, 1.8 amps. Let's compare that to last year's. So I've got last year's on the left. A lot smaller, it's a smaller device. The new 4K one has 9 watts. Last year's model is 5 watts. So if you are replacing your old Fire Stick with the new 4K one, definitely make sure you swap out the old wall adapter with the new one to make sure you give the new unit the right amount of power. So I'm just gonna take off the plastic off of this. So we take our new adapter and we're gonna plug in the USB part into that. And the actual Amazon, the pendant here, the actual unit, it's got the micro USB port there. We're gonna take this male end and we are gonna make sure the flat part with the little teeth right there, that's the flat part, is on the bottom. Plug it in and make sure it's seated all the way. We're good to go. We just plug this into the TV and turn it on. The remote, you just kind of have to slide it forward. The bottom cover comes right off. The positive are on the top. So what I always thought was weird about these remotes is they go the exact same direction. Positive on top, where usually you have one up and one down, but it's just the way it is. Slide those grooves together. You see these there's a little notch here and a little type of notch here. Make sure they're seated flat and just press them down. And that's it. You're good to go. Okay, so this is the back of my Vizio TV that I have in my kitchen. It is actually a 1080p television, but I wanted to upgrade it because my old Fire TV stick actually died. So I figured if I'm gonna get a new one, I might as well get the 4K one, because eventually when this TV goes, I'm gonna get a 4K TV in here. So I'm reusing the micro USB cable that's here, because those are pretty standard. So that's why I'm reusing the micro USB cable here. Just make sure I put in that new adapter. I'm gonna plug in the HDMI into the TV. I only have one port on this television. I'm gonna wanna plug in the male portion of the micro USB. Flat part has those little ridges, those little prongs on top. And I'm gonna plug that right here. And I can just have this dangle like this. But I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some Velcro. Yeah, I can put Velcro right there. And it's as simple as this. You take some rubbing alcohol, just wipe down the part you're gonna stick the Velcro on, and I'm also gonna clean off the back of the television a little, right, so the Velcro sticks well. And I'm going to put a piece of Velcro here. Put a piece of Velcro here. That's the male end of the Velcro, the rough part, and I'm going to put the female end, which is a smooth part, on top. And I'm going to position this on the back of my TV where it fits the best. I don't want to put too much pressure on this, so whatever feels comfortable, right around there. Hold it in place for about a minute. Again, looks like it's not putting too much pressure on that. And everything seems to be sitting really nice. So when you turn on the TV, the remote, it will automatically work. I'm going to select English and press the center button. It says scanning for networks, picks up Mobile Tech Matters, and then you punch in your password. So I put my password in there, I'm going to press connect, and it's connecting to Mobile Tech Matters. Connection successful. Checking for updates. So chances are it's been sitting in a box for a while and it's going to need to download the latest software update. As a status bar on the bottom, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's more than halfway done. It goes by pretty fast. It said Fire TV will start in a few seconds, so it's going to restart. Installing the latest software. Please do not unplug the power cable during the update. Yeah, never a good idea while your phone, computer, anything is doing updates to the basic system software that runs your unit, your phone, or anything you have. Leave it powered up. Make sure it's got a more than 3/4 battery, and don't mess with it. So there's a good chance you could ruin your device if you interfere with any update like this. And it essentially becomes a brick, just a heavy object that has no function, pretty much. So it'll say no signal and then it turns on because it restarted the Fire TV, and it should have all the updated software on it now. So it finished the update and it says scanning for networks again. Fire TV is successfully registered. And then it has your name there. It says, basically, when you buy it from Amazon with Amazon Prime, it comes pre-registered with your account information. So it already has my name there. Just gonna click yes. Save Wi-Fi password Amazon, sure. Enable parental controls. Let's just do no parental controls.
Welcome to your new Fire TV. When connected to a compatible TV, your Fire TV supports both 4K Ultra HD and HDR content. In the next 90 seconds, you'll see how to access today's most popular shows, movies, and apps from Netflix, HBO, Hulu, Showtime, Prime Video, and more. Your Fire TV includes the Alexa voice remote. You can use your voice to easily find, launch, and control content, smart home devices, and more. Press and hold the microphone button on your Alexa voice remote. Just ask to search across over 140 apps and channels to find the show or movie you want to watch. Play Despicable Me. You can also search by title, actor, or genre. Find comedies. Or pair your Fire TV with your Echo devices to play, search, and control movies and TV shows hands-free. With thousands of skills, it's even easier to get ready for movie night. Just ask Alexa to order a pizza with the Domino's skill or control your smart home. Dim the living room lights. Okay, take your TV experience even further with Amazon Prime. Get unlimited access to tens of thousands of popular movies and TV shows. And as always, free 2-day shipping. Enjoy your all-new Fire TV.
Well, that was a great video. So here you could select all the apps you want and then download them at the end. They're all free to download. Some apps may require payment for full access. So let's just say no thanks for right now. And it's the same home screen that you're used to. There's nothing different at all because all the Amazon Fire TV sticks and the Fire TVs are going to be updated the most recent software. The only difference here is that it's got 4K streaming capabilities and HDR. You've got your videos, movies, TV shows, apps, settings. You can press the voice button on the remote and say, "Show me the news."
Here's your flash briefing from Reuters TV. From Reuters TV, here are today's top stories.
I want to watch some cartoons.
Here's what I found.
Can I listen to some music?
Here's a station you might like, Halsey from Amazon Music.
What's the weather like outside?
Right now in East Queen Anne, it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies. Throughout the day you can expect more of the same, with a high of 69 degrees and a low of 42 degrees.
Well, right now it must not be set up right. I'll have to go in the settings. I don't live in East Queen Anne, but you know what? We will adjust that. But that's the basics of it. I mean, the Alexa remote's great. There's so many things you could do with that, and it's similar to all the rest of the Amazon Fire Sticks. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Is it worth an extra $50 to go with the Fire TV Cube for the hands-free experience of Alexa, or is the remote good enough? It was for me. Let me know what you guys think. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel and hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Mobile Tech Matters. I'll see you guys at the next one. And remember, your mobile tech matters to me.
Oh, shop.